stamp one sheet. So hold on to your horse. No, what's the saying? Hold on to your horses. Is that the saying? Anyway, going to be using Oceanfront and Sentimental Swirls. Now, I'm going to stamp this, but also talk to you about a really lovely event that I've just come from. It's my Zoom virtual customer and team appreciation event. Okay, so these are happening every 2 months. And the idea is that in January and February, if you spent £50 combined with me between the 1st of January and the end of February, you then were eligible for a free class with me, and that happened tonight. Now, if you are a customer of mine and you did get the email about it, but for some reason you couldn't make it, that's absolutely fine. We have created an exclusive Facebook group for you, which you can join. If you're not on Facebook, as actually I do know there's a couple of customers of mine who aren't, I've also recorded that class, the important bits, and so let me know if you would like a copy of the recording, or to be honest, I might just email it to you anyway. So just a sneak peek, just to let you know what you missed. If you want to be my customer, this is the bonus that you get. So if you spend £50 with me over the course of now March and April, you will be able to come to a free class with me. So we did this class, this card, this card, this card, and then we also did this card here, and that is all the sneak peek you're going to get, because there we go, that's the benefit of being my customer. So I did prepare a little one sheet wonder idea that I didn't get around to showing them, so I promised them that I would do a video instead, and I'm going to share that with everybody. So previously I used in the original one, I've used Blushing Bride and Crumb Cake. So I'm going to change up the colours a little bit, just so that we've got a couple of different looks, and then I will show you the original one that I did. So these two stamp sets are quite interesting. They I don't know why I went and chose those as the two that I was going to use this month, but anyway, it was quite a challenge for me to use them together, but I think I pulled it off. Right, so we're going to start off with that big image from Oceanfront, which is often used for sky, for sea, that kind of thing, landscape. But I'm actually going to use it as a texture in the background. And so I'm going to be designing here a sheet that would probably benefit from creating slimline cards. So to start off with, I'm just going to apply this colour. Oh, it's darker than what I expected it to be. But anyway, we're just going to keep stamping. You know what we're like, just keep stamping. Don't panic too much, just keep going, and it will all be all right. So I'm trying to somewhere connect the blocks together. That's kind of my rule. I'm just trying to connect them up. Yes, I'm doing second generational stamping, but it's pretty light, so I'm not kind of taking that into account. The first generation blocks have to be connected somehow. That's my rule. So there we go. And this is similar, if you're experiencing a little bit of deja vu, a little bit of a similar start to how I did last week's poppy one, but it is going to end up different, I promise. So then I've got the thinner landscape here. Oh, by the way, hello to everyone watching. Thank you for coming. I will say hello to everybody in the live in a second. And then I'm going to add some extra long bits to my stamping here, just to create some more texture. All about the texture, guys. You know, texture is life. Life is textured, you know. Got to be done. I will say hello to everyone in the live in a sec. I just want to get this stamping done. I wonder if I can do this in 10 minutes. I like sometimes challenging myself to see if I can get one done quick. All right, so that's done. I'm just looking across to the one that I did earlier. I'm not going to show you it just yet, but I'm just going to keep going. No, I need the swirl next. Right, so then I've got, so this was all with Oceanfront. And now I'm going to use this glorious swirl from Sentimental Swirls. It's quite a swirl. There's lots of elements to it. And I found actually it was easier to use this by sometimes just using sections of it rather than using all of it. It can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming because it's so big. But if you're stamping this onto a small card base rather than a big sheet like this, don't be afraid just to use sections of it. Right, now I want that to flip around and I want this to connect. So I'm just going to connect those two a little bit. And I'm going to have this swirl running through. Oh, should I connect you two like you're kissing? There we go. That's all good. So how is everybody? Sorry I missed you last night. I was on my way back from the WI when I realised, oh, my thing went live and I forgot to share it out properly. But anyway, thank you everybody who did go back and watch that. If you did miss me last night, I pre-recorded something for you. So do go and have a look at that. I really love stamping what I did last night, I have to say. Really enjoyed it. So I hope you did too. And I'm going to try that technique again. Actually, I'll give you a quick sneaky peeky. Look, so if you didn't see last night's, that was last night's. I'm going to have a look at that. Who am I going to say hello to? Hi, Shaz, Anne, Vicky, Valerie, Kelly, Linda, Martina, Mindy, Kathy, Jan, Kelly, Anne, Heidi, Zelinsky, Roberta, Margaret, Lisa, Annie. Did I see Liz as well? Woohoo! Hi, Carol Batchelor. Welcome. Hi, Sue. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Bubble tea. Oh no, bubble tea is a whole different drink, Martina. It's very Asian. Yeah, it's they put like tapioca balls in it. So you're sort of drinking this tea and then you sort of go, there's a lump in it. Apparently it's very nice. Right. Okay, I'm just adding a few of these little flowers just to have as extra texture. So I know they're not showing up super duper well, but that's because I don't want them to show up really, really well. They're just there as a bit of extra texture before I start coming in with another colour. And I've chosen Highland Heather because I thought that would be quite nice. Now, Sentimental Swirls and Oceanfront, you wouldn't normally put them together. They make strange bedfellows. But I have found that the solid image of the flowers and the stems and so forth actually work really well stamped onto the watercolour style of Oceanfront because it's not solid. So they actually work really well together. And the more I play with Sentimental Swirls, I realise that it's a great stamp set with other stamp sets. It's not one personally that I'm great at just using on its own, but it's really great accompanied with other things. So for me anyway, that's just my taste. Right, so let's change up the colour. I think I've got, oh no, butterflies. Can't forget the butterflies, in case Janine is watching. Sorry, I'm referring to my friend Janine, who loves butterflies and would never forgive me if I talked about it and didn't add it. Although my desk is such a mess at the moment because I've had so many stamps out. I'm kind of missing one of the butterflies. Oh well, I'll use this one for now. And hopefully the other one will turn up at some point. Let's do a few little ones. Like so. Hi Vicky. This is Mint Macaron pear. This is Mint Macaron Julie. Oh Vicky, sorry to hear not well. Oh, you've got a cold, haven't you? Yes, no, I saw that actually. Oh, colds can be horrible, can't they? Right, so let's change out the colour. So I've got Highland Heather here, which is a nice bit of a contrast to what we've been doing already. And I'm going to use this one now. So now I'm also, oh actually no, I think I'll use this one first. So now I'm imagining this cut up. So sometimes you do have to do this when you're creating a sheet like this. It's worth thinking ahead to how you're going to use it. So I imagine cutting this up into sections and putting my sentiment across the middle here. So because I'm going to do that, actually I'm going to use this as a bit of a guide. It's just a piece of paper, and I'm going to pop that across like so, and that's going to be my guide for where I stamp my what are these called, like rushes or grasses. So it doesn't matter if I get it a bit on there as well, because as I said, this is going to be covered up, this middle section, when I create the card, so I'm not too worried. So sometimes it does help just to think ahead a little bit if you do have a kind of design in your head. And so stamp, stamp, stamp. There we go. So that's got a nice little bit of added texture. And then I'm going to come in now with the grasses and put those in. Flip it around for the base. Hi Cheryl, nice to see you. Hi Maureen. Hi Julie. Anything with bubbles makes me look 7 months pregnant. Yes, it's come to that, hasn't it, Martina? Having to be careful what drinks and things one consumes. All right, so what's left? Oh, my little flowers. Right, so now I want to add some little purple flowers into the mix here and have them near some of the other flowers that I stamped earlier. So, there we go. You like the mint macaron, is that, Julie? Yeah, it's a really lovely kind of bluey green, but it's got a very, to me, it's got a kind of a bit of a vintage vibe to it. You know, I can imagine this, you know, in a Victorian home or some furniture, or, you know, shabby chic as well, that kind of greeny, bluey colour. It's lovely. Right, I think that's it. We haven't, unfortunately, oh, we have got a little bit of dottage. I could add some dottage in. I didn't do that on the original one, but I will on this one, because I think it needs it. And I've lost the other little butterfly stamp. I'll just give one more check just to see if it is in here. No, I took it out earlier. It's probably stuck to something. Might be stuck to an ink pad. Just double check. No, I'm just going to have to be careful when I pack up later to make sure I find it. Okay, so let's just pop a little bit of a few dots around the place. So I'm not going to make the cards up tonight, I'm afraid, guys, because I have been out last night. I was out tonight, you know, in my studio, as it were, and then I'm out tomorrow night with Liz. Aren't I, Liz? I'm with you tomorrow. And then Thursday, actually, in Welshpool, they've got someone's organised a social media kind of guru to come and talk. So I'm not sure, but I'm going to see how I feel tomorrow, because I might be too tired. But I fancy going to that event. So I've just been out of my house, you know, in a way, quite a bit these last few evenings. So there we go. Yes, this is Highland Heather, not Gorgeous Grape. So there we go. Mint Macaron and Highland Heather. And then the two stamp sets that I've used are Sentimental Swirls and Oceanfront. And the idea is that this will get cut into long sections, and I'll put a strip across here maybe with some extra embellishments and ribbon and things like that, but put the sentiment going across there. Actually, if I just cover that up, you'll get a better idea. There we go. That's how it would look. Can you imagine your sentiment going across there with a few little gems? How cute is that? There we go. Your lounge was mint macaron, and your Highland had the lounge. Highland had the sofas. There we go. Yeah. Right, so I will show you the one that I played with this afternoon. So here we have one I did earlier. Oh, I was joking earlier that I wanted to be a Blue Peter presenter when I was younger. I feel like a Blue Peter presenter now. My dream, you know, my dream job has been fulfilled. Blushing Bride and Crumb Cake. So there we go. The two different kind of colour schemes there, but pretty much the same stamping, apart from, of course, I couldn't find that little butterfly. And this one's got dottage and that one hasn't. But apart from that, very, very similar. Same stamp sets. So just a bit of fun there. I'm trying to find my screen. Bear with. Get it there in the end. Right, let's have a look at your comments. Please do ask any questions that you may have. So if I've missed any, let me know. Hi Janice, I just saw Janice come in. Nice to see you. Right. So, as I said, if you are my customer or in my team and spend over £50 over the next 2 months, so this month, March and April, then you can come to this event that I've just done. Now, it won't be using this stamp set, these two stamp sets. I will let you know what they are. The stamp sets I'll be using in May for my appreciation class. It's going to be Grassy Grove and Dahlia Days. I'm not sure how I'm going to combine the two. I might not be able to combine them as successfully as tonight, but that's the two stamp sets that I'll be using. So if you like them and you're thinking, oh, actually, I wouldn't mind stamping along with Ruth, then purchase those stamp sets in the next couple of months. If you don't have them and have no intention of purchasing them, that's absolutely fine, because as I discovered tonight, some of the people who came to the class didn't have these stamp sets, but oh my goodness, they came up with ingenious ways to swap different products out, still using my idea and my template, and the cards have been absolutely beautiful. So I might actually ask some of them to share on Artful Stampin Space so that you can see, you know, the progression of what happened. Or I suppose I could put them all in one picture. Oh yes, I could do that, couldn't I? Right, so this is Blushing Bride and Crumb Cake, and this is Mint Macaron and Highland Heather. So there we go. Yes, they are. I mean, they are meant to be backgrounds. I mean, the other way you could cut this is to just cut them down the middle and then just cut it there. And that's your background. And then just pop a sentiment on there. So you could do it that way. Thank you, Darlene. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Liz, I know you missed that Zoom event, so I'll send you details of I'll send you the video actually, because I think you'd quite enjoy it. And a bunny. You want a bunny in there, Martina? Okay. Actually, a bunny or a chick. Hold on. Where's that stamp set? Oh, I've got it packed away for the class tomorrow, but I'll grab it. Yeah, there we go. Look. Yes, I think a wee little chick sitting amongst the reeds there. Look at that. Oh, that's adorable. I think Martina's a bit obsessed with this stamp. Look at that. That's so stinking cute. I think the bunny's probably a bit big. I mean, he could be just like this humongous, you know, what's the word I want? Godzilla bunny. Godzilla bunny. Yeah, the chick is cute. Oh, look. Yeah, the ladies at the WI did, they loved this. A few of them really like this set. There we go. Done. Oh, hi, Sherlock. Oh, now, eBay. Let's just talk about eBay briefly. Thank you, those of you who have put your bids in. Now, I did see your comment last night, Sherlock, about you losing out on the bids. You haven't, actually. You are still winning some of the bids. I had a check. So, if anyone's interested on bidding on the wreaths that I stamped last week, then do so. Now, please don't feel that you're missing out if you lose, because I am intending on stamping some more. All right. So hopefully anyone that wants a little bit of artful stamping, they can have it and raise money for the DEC at the same time. So please don't you worry if you've been outbid and it's gone a bit beyond your budget. I completely understand. So thank you everybody so far. I mean, the running total at the moment is 200 and what's that? About £280. Yes. So thank you very, very much. And yeah, we'll keep creating, basically. You know me, I love creating. So we'll keep doing it. Hi, Debbie Spicer. Welcome. Hi, Janine. Great to see you all. And I'll see you again tomorrow after I get back from Liz's group. So take care for now, everyone. And get well soon, all of those of you who are feeling a bit blur and a bit Okay? Big hugs. God bless. Bye.